In this video we're going to be looking at the SXE 450 Turbotech sander. The S in SXE refers to sander, the X refers to the eccentric movement of the backing pad, the E refers to the electronic speed control of this unit, the 4 in the 450 refers to the weight class, the 50 is the last piece of the 150mm backing pad which is on this unit, the Turbotech refers to the turbo boost function. Let's have a look at scope of delivery. The unit will come in a box with a dust bag, a removable side handle, the Allen key and the information manual. Now let's have a look at the features of this machine. This unit comes with a 4-meter power cable, a removable dust bag, which I am going to remove now just so we can look at the other features. In the back you've got an onboard tool storage that houses your Allen key. The Allen key is used to remove the backing pad. Moving to the front, you've got your removable side handle. You've got your variable speed switch. This switch will take your sander from 4,200 to approximately 10,000 RPM. Also at the top you've got your Turbotech switch. The Turbotech switch, when enabled, will push the 350 watt motor to its maximum of 11,000 RPM. Now this function, when used in conjunction with the patented dual oscillating backing pad at a setting of 6.2mm, will enable for maximum stock removal. Because of all these features, this machine is uniquely suited to the heavy duty and industrial woodworking sectors.
We're in the workshop now to do some practical demonstration to go through what we discussed on this machine, but before we go there, I have two machines here. This one being the SXE 450 Turbotech that we've just discussed. Over here we've got its baby sibling, the SXE 425 Turbotech. In essence, the same machine, this being the baby sibling. Two main differences with the machine, as the title says, a 425, meaning a 400 watt class motor with a 125mm base plate, this being a 450 400 watt class motor with a 150mm base plate. The second difference and the most important difference between these two machines is that the 450 has a dual oscillation, the 6mm off center and the 3mm. The 6mm giving it the capacity to have stock removal like a belt sander. The smaller one is only a 3mm oscillation, so it cannot do the high stock removal. Other than that, same machine. What we're going to do is we're going to do a practical demonstration of the SXE's capability of high stock removal using the 6mm oscillation. If you look, you will see how off-center this base plate is, and we fitted a 40 grit, P40, which is very rough sandpaper. We're going to remove the paint. This is a wooden plank with enamel paint, green paint, to give a visual demonstration of how quickly you can remove the paint. Safety first, and let's do a demo. As you can see, very quickly and effortlessly remove stock all the way down through the 2-3 layers of paint. And now what we're going to do, we're going to change from a 40 grit to a 120 grit, much finer, and making sure the holes line up for dust extraction. And then we're going to change the oscillation to a 3mm oscillation. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you have the base plate away from you, you push the button in, rotate it clockwise until you hear the first click, and then gently turn it till you hear the second click. There we go, release, and you'll see it's on a 3mm oscillation. So we can smoothen this off, but I'm also going to demonstrate on the painted surface how much longer it takes to remove the paint. Let's do some demos. As you can see, it finishes it off really nicely. Over here you could visually see that it is much slower. The 6mm oscillation with rough paper will act as a belt sander. To finish it off, this is how quickly easy 120 comes off. You put on 400 grit. That's if you want to get a really gloss finish. I'm going to show you also on here how little stock removal, and it'll actually just flatten this timber, the fibers that were lifted with the paint. That is in short the SXE 450 with dual oscillation all the way from belt sander right down to finishing sander, getting a really glass smooth finish. And then when you really want to, Metabo does have accessories where we give you a polishing buff as well as a lamb's wool bonnet to fit on this machine, so you can use it as a polisher should you wish to polish painted surfaces or doing a French polish on your wood finish. That's it for your one-stop all-round sander. Should you have any more questions or want more information on this machine, please contact Metabo SA or else your nearest Metabo dealer.